Hey, how about this? Tourists, behave, man. What's wrong with you? What are you, kids? Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name's Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about a foreigner arrested in the Philippines for crimes in the US. Former president of the Philippines, Duterte, faces house, and what he said is absolutely shocking. The Pope's message to the Filipino people, a brawl over a volleyball game involving expats and locals, plus the Filipino peso exchange rate, and more. Let's get right into it. But if you're new to the channel, haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, I'm making my way to 6,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and here is the peso exchange rate. Right now, 1 USD equal to 58.4 pesos. Actually, this kind of explains why when I was landed at the airport in Manila, I noticed it was like 58 per dollar. I'm like, wait a minute. If the airport's giving at 58 pesos per dollar, the peso might not be doing too well. And then when I saw the news, yeah, so well over 58 pesos. Here's our main story. In the Philippines, the Bureau of Immigration has arrested a Nigerian man, Ahmed Alex, wanted by the U.S. authorities for cybercrimes targeting many Americans, especially retired military personnel. Alex, 35, was captured in Quezon City, Philippines on October 11th. He had been at the Bureau's wanted list since August after the U.S. requested his deportation. Authorities claim Alex and two others ran a COVID-related scam creating fake websites that tricked victims into paying fees for emergency leave requests. Alex is currently detained in the Philippines awaiting deportation and will be banned from entering the Philippines and blacklisted. This guy, me? I'm just kidding. A lot of similarities there, his age, name, all that. But no, I don't do any COVID scams or any scam for that matter. So that's one of those situations where, yeah, people try to take advantage of any kind of situation. That's one thing that's despicable to me for people that try to take advantage. Like right now, what's going on in the Philippines, a typhoon and, you know, tropical storms. A lot of people actually try to take advantage of the situation, taking people's suffering and try to make money off of it. This also happens with, like, for example, the e-travel website. Sometimes, you know, whenever there's a new process, that's the perfect time for scammers to try and make a fake website, get you to go to them and pay a fee, whereas in reality, you wouldn't pay a fee, for example, entering the Philippines using the e-travel or going to Thailand using the Thai pass, all the stuff that happens. So yeah, I'm glad he's caught. Let's go on to our next story. And in the Philippines yesterday, former Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte faced the House Senate, and he said he takes full responsibility for whatever happened in the war on drugs. If someone will be tried and in prison, Duterte said, it would be him. I quote, "I and I alone take full legal responsibility."
Do not question my policies because I offer no apologies, no excuses. I did what I had to do. And whether you believe it or not, I did it for my country.
Yeah, some shocking things to hear coming from the former president. You know, if you don't know, you should definitely do your own research. I don't know enough about it to really say much, but I know he was really strict when it came to drugs and violation of those things. And apparently he had like a squad of people that took care of those that had anything to do with drugs. Now, there's really not much for me to say except for I really don't know how to address this because, you know, it's a serious topic, especially politics. It's not really my place to have too much opinion, especially given such a serious string of events. Let's put it that way. Just do your own research. A lot of people are for him, some against him. There was a protest outside of the families that lost loved ones because of this war on drug. Also, people that supported Duterte across the street. So, you know, there's always going to be tensions and divisions, and we don't always have to agree on our political beliefs, I guess. But it's really hard because I think everybody deserves fair due process. Anyhow, leave your comments down below regarding any of those two stories I covered. The Nigerian man scamming peoples, Mr. Duterte taking full responsibility. The DOJ is actually the House is calling for the DOJ to put this person in prison, the former president. So let's see what happens. Next up, the Pope had this to say about the Filipino people. I quote, "May the Lord support that people, so full of faith." Pope Francis extended his prayers for Filipinos impacted by the widespread flooding and devastation due to severe tropical storms Christine. And that's not the end of it. There's another one coming. Apparently, it might even turn to a super typhoon Leon. So hopefully this all gets, like, even right now, I'm nowhere near this stuff, but it's still raining and it's crazy. Every day it's raining on and off. And it's really devastating for those that are directly affected. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of relief coming in. So hopefully everybody is safe. And right now, actually, The casualties, the last I saw, was over 116 people. That's a lot of people. Next up, a viral video showed a brawl between Thai locals and Arab tourists on Patong Beach, Phuket, which began over a beach volleyball match on October 27th. The game turned heated when the Arab team, after losing, reportedly refused to leave the court, leading to a physical altercation involving brooms and branches. No formal complaints were filed with the police, and the video has shared online by witnesses. Mr. Ko, who posted it, to encourage restraint amongst tourists. Social media reaction expressed concerns with calls for better beach activity management to prevent the conflict. Hey, how about this? Tourists, behave, man. What's wrong with you? What are you, kids? You lose a game, so you're gonna throw like a temper tantrum and not leave? Come on, what are you doing, man? You're in a different country. You wanna fight somebody because you lost a game? Grow up. I mean, let's not address the fact that one dude's had a hair transplant. He's still wearing the headband. Come on, go take care of hair, man, or something. It's just sad to see people behaving this way in another country. Take the L, bro. Take the loss. Go practice some more. Have a team discussion. Have a locker room meet. Have a beer, or I mean, you can't. But that's a cheap joke. Have a Coke. Have a Coke. Is that like an 80s slogan? Have a Coke. I feel like I've heard that term somewhere. Have a Coke. Yeah, just buddy, go talk to some ladies or something. Cool down, calm down. And now it's time for our segment called Yesterday Today, where I take a look at the most popular comments regarding our previous video. And I want to say the outpour of encouragement and support from you guys was overwhelming. Everybody said to take my time because I mentioned about the internet speeds. That's why this video is coming a bit later, because I spent all day yesterday trying to find faster internet. But there's not really any solutions for short term. Like myself being here, I'm not sure how many weeks I'll be here, so there's no need for me to try to get Starlink and pay 28,000 pesos and 4,000 monthly. I just don't have the funds, and plus, like I said, I'm moving around too often, so I don't know how much use I can get from that, because not everywhere has poor internet, right? So the places I'm going, usually it's fine. Hopefully this will improve soon. Now here's some of the, so yeah, thank you guys for everybody for your suggestions, for your concern, for your support, for giving me advice. I really appreciate it. If you guys have anything to say, feel free to write them down below. If you take the time to write it, I'll take the time to respond. Let's go on to our main popular comments. At 3 Anti-Masonic Party says, brother is almost at 6,000 subscribers. Show your support. He's literally the most direct news reporter out there. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so show some support. If you guys like, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Our next comment is from Vacay Cebu. To make up or downloads faster, just use 720p for now. The quality is good enough. Hey, yeah, that's an excellent tip and advice, to use lower resolution to reduce the file size, hopefully making it faster to upload. You know what? I'm going to do that for this video. This is 720p. Whatever you're watching right now, I'm going to export it as 720. At P Moto Tour says, I use Starlink for both business and home. When traveling, I rely on Starlink Mini, Global, Roam. I never struggle with a high-speed connection. That's excellent advice. I addressed this already, and I really appreciate you mentioning that to me. I had no idea there was actually a Starlink Mini as well, so apparently the size of a laptop. I'll definitely have to consider that if I'm going to be hanging around the Philippines a lot more than my usual Cebu spots where I know the internet's great. And a lot of people just basically welcome me back to the Philippines. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to release my location and my first video on my main channel probably within a week, so you guys can figure out where I'm at. And actually yesterday I ran into two people in the same condo I'm in right now, and both of them, they say they recognize me from Asia Now, from this channel, which is fantastic. So if you guys are watching this, that did say hello, that did say hello to me yesterday, hello back to you. So that's pretty cool, I'd say, right? Because usually I get recognized from a Living Abroad channel. So that was really cool to be like recognized from Asia Now, such a small channel compared to my main one. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I know I rambled on a bit there, but you know, I'm here by myself. Sometimes I miss you guys. So see you guys next time. Bye. Pixels, or that Pixels.